Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this very Christmas or holiday themed set, whatever feels PC to you, on my mother. Now, I am not going to be showing you guys the removal of her previous design, the fill and everything like that, just because this was a more elaborate design than usual. My sister was getting a little bit more of it's not super elaborate design. And my neck can't handle being there for so long. So if I could take some time out the process, I did. And I figure the design is what you guys are here for. But if not, there's plenty of videos I've done on my mom with me doing prep and other clients in general. So check those out. So I really emphasize cleaning and dusting around the cuticle area very well. When you have highly pigmented colors like black, red, dark purple, just dark pigmented colors, dark or pigmented colors or both, you want to make sure you just really ensure that you get that nice and clean, because we want a nice, smooth horseshoe shape around the cuticle area. We don't need any dust or little particles impacting that. Now, my mom does have dry skin, so excuse that. That's just how we are. I get it from her. So look past that. Besides that, we have a very nice and clean cuticle area. We want to polish as close to the eponychium as possible. So you can see I'm polishing real slow. This is sped up double time, and I do 2 coats, but I don't film them both on camera. So I'm going really slow and just pushing that color up as close as I can to the skin without getting it on the skin. So again, I did 2 coats, and then I'm using not the foil transfer gel from Daily Charm, but that is a very good product that I've used in the past with no problem. And you can use code Tabitha10 for a discount. Again, that's not what I'm using, but it is one that's really good if you're looking for one. I'm testing out another one just to see the quality and everything like that. So I'm polishing on the nails that I knew off top were going to need foil on them. And you see I'm wiping around the edge of the nail. When you do foil gel, try to keep the foil away from the edge if possible. If your design permits, at least the very, very edge of the nail, because foil can have a hard time lasting. So if you keep it away from the edge, you lessen your chance of anything, getting under it, disturbing, and it peeling off. But always make sure you double top coat anyways. So I'm using this foil. It's from Daily Charm. Again, you can use code Tabitha10 or follow the link below. If they're having a sale that's better than my 10% I can offer you, if you follow the link below, it'll still help me out. So yeah, but they are having some really good sales. So if you're checking them out like around Black Friday, Cyber Monday-ish time, you're probably going to get a better sale than what I can offer you with my discount code. So I'm cutting out the snowflakes that I want, that my mom wants. She did not like all the snowflakes, and you've seen a clip of me trying to figure out a place in the pattern where it was a snowflake she liked, but we couldn't. So I literally cut them out individually. I had that one backwards, flipped upside down. I don't know, however you say that. So keep in mind that the clear will transfer too. So this is why I cut them so close to the actual design, because where that clear is on the foil, that one was flipped upside down too. If you can see, that literally transfers to where it's shiny around the actual snowflake. That's clear. So keep that in mind. Just because it's literally clear on the foil, that's clear foil that is going to transfer. And I decided I wanted a little piece on the edge, just to add that little extra detail. And I really think little things like that really make a difference. We ended up adding a little bit on that top right corner off camera. So I'm using the 5-in-1 strengthening gel from Daily Charm, and I am essentially, I'm not going to say encapsulated, but I'm going to apply that, but I'm still going to top coat with, my preferable top coat. So, and I'm going to make sure I go around the edge. We don't want to have any lifting of the foil. And you see I kind of randomly applied that red foil on her pinkies. That's under the candy cane type design. And then I'm going in and I'm going to apply more foil glue. And this is for that ho nail. So again, I cut out the individual snowflakes that she wanted, and I'm just going to place them on the nail. Now, if you notice, I applied that foil gel mostly on the side where I wanted the snowflakes to go. I just didn't feel the need to polish the entire nail with foil gel just to use the right side, if that makes sense. So that's what I did. And you see, I applied these snowflakes, and then I'm burnishing them, rubbing them with the back of these tweezers I have, but you can use your fingernail, just, you know, something hard that will smooth them down. So once I make sure they're fully transferred, you can kind of tell it gets a little bit more transparent once it's transferred. It looks like a more brighter white when it hasn't for this specific, you know, transfer. But I've noticed that with other ones, like the color will change once it's started to transfer. So pay attention to that. And I'm going to go ahead and top coat before I start drawing these H's I need for my little ho-ho-hos. Just because I'm liable to mess up. And if I mess up, I don't want to wipe off my design, my foil design. And so I was drawing, and then I realized the white that I was using was far too bright white, and I'm using the perfect white from Madam Glam. I don't think I put a clip in there, and I'm sorry. So I mixed it off camera with a little bit of clear just to kind of shear it down. It was too bright white in comparison to the foil, and I don't know if it reads on camera. They kind of look the same on camera to me, but in real life, you could definitely tell it was just too stark white. Seen it come in handy that I actually top coated before I started this, because I did have to wipe the first H off and kind of modify my color. And then I want to tell you guys, I'm not using my Wildflowers blue striper brush like for once in the last 4 years. I'm using the Poochie's Nails detailer brush. I've had it for a long while. And I just wanted to give it a try just to see, you know, if I could do anything with it. And I used it for this whole set, and I liked it. And so I'm just freehanding these H's. I went ahead and cured them in the light. And they're just supposed to be fun, you know, not a serious structured H, just kind of, you know, playful or whatever. Okay, so for this design on the pinky, I told her let's do I said let's do peppermint. So she looked up peppermint nails, and I forgot about literal like peppermints. I meant candy canes. And when she pulled it up, I was like, oh, I didn't think about, like, you know, what the swirl red and white design peppermints have. And we were trying to find like a more easier design, and like doing like straight lines is kind of fairly easy to me. And so I was like, let me try this. It's just a little curve. I might can do it. And, you know, I kind of did, but I was kind of not doing this seriously, but kind of like, well, if it looks cute, then we'll go with it. But I did it, and I showed my mom, and I was like, if she likes it, I'll leave it. And because what happens on the left side where all the swirls meet, I wasn't being conscious of how thick that white is over there. So you see it starts with this big like circle glob of white on the left hand side, if you'll notice. And that really isn't what should have happened. I should have made them come to a smaller point before they all met up. So in theory, this would have been cute, but I wasn't taking it serious to begin with. I thought maybe I'm gonna try to perfect it. Maybe it'll be cute. But I was trying to show her, and then boom, accidentally they touched, and I was like, well, guess that answers that. I'm gonna have to wipe it off and do my first design, which I wasn't mad at. But if you want to do that design, make sure those swirls come to a smaller point before they meet. That would be my tip to you. And otherwise, I think they would be fine if I would have paid attention to that. But I ended up really liking these kind of candy cane nails. And then, like I said, I can do these all day. They're fairly simple. You just do some thicker white lines, and you can put some thin ones. You could even put like some green little accent thin lines in there. Whatever you want to do. And again, I really enjoyed using this Poochie's Nails brush. Yeah, I can't complain. I've had this for some years now. I don't know if she still sells it, but definitely check it out if you're looking for a good liner brush. I like it. So I'm just doing what you see me do. I really love the red foil behind this. I think it looks really cool. It brings red foil is red and like that royally cobalt blue foil. They are the most beautiful, like as far as like solid foils. They add so much dimension. It's kind of crazy. I'm not a big fan of red like that, but that makes it look like so beautiful. So we're about to do the present nail or the bow nail, whichever you want to call it. And we decided, because of the foil on the pinky, that we do the foil on this nail too, just to kind of tie it in together. We weren't going to originally, but I was thinking it would make it look more like some shiny wrapping paper, because it's supposed to look like a present. So that ended up working well. And this product was amazing. I didn't want to use acrylic. You guys know I don't. And I actually couldn't find my monomer. I had pulled out my powder and everything. Like, I guess I'm making an acrylic bow. But then I opened my drawer and I found that from Poochie's Nails that I hadn't ever used. She sent me some products some years ago and I never used them. I just never found a reason. I kind of stored them and I like discovered them. And I really like this product. And I actually want to try to do a live. So if you're watching this as soon as I put it up, you may get a live later tonight or the next day of me. I want to try those sweater nails with it or something. I don't know. I'm trying to go live more, you guys. So keep like your notifications on for that. And, I just want to show you in this clip that I cured that first line. And when I messed up, I was able to wipe where I messed up the second line at. And I didn't have to wipe off my whole design. So that's why it's important to like flash cure in between doing certain design steps. Because I put down that vertical line. I'm like, boom, perfect, cured. And then I did the horizontal line. So I do that a lot with different designs. And it helps me, like, when I get something that I know is good, I put it down. So I used some crystal gel glue and added a little clear Swarovski. It's like a number, I think this is a number 3, actually. It might be a 5. I can't tell you right now. And I'm using this molding gel from Poochie's Nails. It's kind of like poly gel. I mean, I wouldn't build a nail from this, but it has that consistency. If you're familiar, you can kind of tell on camera. It's thick. It's a molding gel. It's what it's called. And so I put it on the nail and I put a little alcohol on my brush just to be able to kind of move it around. And I probably put a little too much at some point because it started getting, I'm trying to clean the crystal off and it's just kind of getting cloudy white. And I'm like, whatever, you'll see a clip of me and a little bit of me scraping the product off the crystal because my crystal wasn't shiny anymore. And that's why you never put anything on top of your crystal. So I'm just working this for a while just to get it to look like the bow. And then I am curing it with my little UV flashlight once I get it how I like it. And you see me, I'm scratching off. I'm not removing the stone. I'm literally just scratching and scraping the surface. And it has like a thin layer of cured product of that molding gel mixed with alcohol. So I'm just scraping it off and scraping around. And then I'll scrape that excess off the bottom just so we can have that sparkle from the crystal. Because if it's not going to sparkle, what is it there for? Makes no sense. Now, I did not top coat this nail before I did this. And so I'm top coating afterwards. I never top coat 3D art, acrylic or what have you. Like as far as, I think it makes it look very cheap and unattractive. I would like to tell you, no, never do that unless you're doing a nail that's mocking cheap and unattractive things. But please don't top coat your 3D work. Art is art, but that's ugly, okay? Don't do it. But you can if you want to, but just don't do it. But the other nail on her other pointer, I top coated first and did that same process. The bow wasn't too detailed, but if I would have done like an elaborate like rose or something else, it might have kind of sucked to have to paint clear all around it. So try to remember to top coat the nail first and then do your 3D work, And then we're doing this nail. It's real simple. It's supposed to look like garland going on a tree. I kind of wish I couldn't find my silver micro beads. And I really think if you mix like the different size crystals with some micro beads, it'll give it like a better look, a more realistic look, I guess, if you will. But that's my only kind of gripe with that. But that's just me. I need to buy some more. I just could not find them. And That's it. But otherwise, it's a relatively simple design. I think it still portrays what it's supposed to be. Just little Christmas tree garland. We could probably add more detail and stuff, but it's just a simple little nail. So I used my crystal gel, applied the stones, cured them, and you can see I'm just polishing around and sealing in the crystals with clear top coat. I'm not going on top of the crystals. I'm going around them and around the lip of the crystals so that they still sparkle. And after I cure that, that will be it, you guys. So I really want to thank you for watching. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And don't forget to look out for me doing live videos. Live videos are easy for me to do and get out to you guys. I know they're long. I know the quality is not as great, but it gives you a chance for us to talk in like real life. If you have a question, if I see it, I can usually answer it and talk to you in real time. So I really enjoy it. And I think people who have been on other lives have enjoyed it as they've happened to. So turn on your notifications so you know when I go live, and we'll make some cute nails just live. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Don't forget to be kind to your neighbor and wear your mask. All right, you guys. Bye.